Hello, my Jelly Fighters. My name is Jim, and this is your Daily Brogue for the 20th of August, 2026. So we are talking about, slightly off center, I think. We are talking about how to spice up your D&D with some stuff for your orcs or stuff for your humanoids. So you want your humanoids to look a little chaotic, right? You want them to be a little bit different from what everybody plays anyway. And so one thing I've done in the past, one thing I've done in the current era, I guess, one thing I have done is, okay, so mace negation telepathy. So we'll play with that mace for a little while. This usually has something like this. Do I have any information about any of those things? Okay, there's my incendiary dart. Oh, I could have gotten that with an incendiary dart instead. Okay. I think this is a good time to some of these guys. Strength and fire immunity. Okay. Well, that would have been nice. Okay, let's see. So this is good, actually. This is the one down here. And what do we see? We see a bunch of crap. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, man. Awareness, transference, stealth. This was awareness. There's another room down there. So, what am I doing with the mace? Only two things, huh? And there's a flail. So we'll dig around with the mace, even though it's probably no good. Lavender potion. We will avoid use testing until we go back up to the first level. If we go back up to the first level. If the mace is no good, then we're going up to the first level. So we want to spice up our D&D monsters. One way was through some dark ritual, right? So that's what I did for the orcs. I added a dark ritual, and said dark ritual Discord. Okay. Said dark ritual gave us all sorts of things we could do with them, plus some adventure ideas, right? So that's always a bonus because it required three things. They all require spell components. I say, for example, that the ritual requires um, blood spiders for a cure, the first one, or one of the two possibilities for this first one, but the one that uh, destroys your memories. So your eyes are bound with that, and so now all your eyes are always cloaked in um, shadow, a shadowy thing or something. It's not necessarily shadow as such, but you get the idea. Um, Why are you making me chase you around, dude? I just want to kill you. Yep. There's a rat. Just one more dude. Come on, dude. Where's the gold? Where is Mr. Gold? Okay, there he is. So it's +0. We know that. So we go back up to the first level. Hallucination. Detect magic, which is what we wanted. Okay. And ooh, see, that's good. Call by the banging balls of pain. You don't want no banging balls. Off it goes. Let's see. Life. Perfect. Drop that. Equip the dagger. But now we probably do need to get a magic weapon. And I'm sure there's a magic weapon down there. So let's see what's in here. Magic flint mail. I mean, 17 is a problem, right? Teleportation charm, dagger. So that's actually the best one. Actually, teleportation is good. We're taking the magic splint mail. Teleportation is probably better. You can tell me, I told you so when I die. Warhammer's good. So I can either get rid of the awareness or go with a Warhammer. Or a dagger. I will. With the splint mail, and like I said, some days you just have to make a choice. Identify. Curse. And his enchanting. Let's just try these other ones. Negation. Protect armor. Okay, we are at a point where I think. Okay, so this is at least +3. So I enchanted it up twice. That is not a bad axe. I've already got a strength of 14, so. Okay, so we like the +3. So this is the dungeon guidebook. I think I used that last time. Enhanced. Dungeon guidebook's actually a fairly common one, like Ring of the Mosquito or the Wall Hugger or something like that. So that was one way, is I could have this dark ritual associated with them. The second way is sort of like um, the curse from RuneQuest. I think I started talking about this and just have not been able to get back to it for a long time because I've been playing badly. Or I think once I played well and absolutely forgot to talk. So trolls, for example, are the result of a curse, and we don't even know. We can even put it together that we don't even know what the original curse was, who was doing it, but they are cursed, and or are they cursed? They are cursed to be, these moss people. So so moss peopleness has some issues. And that 87 orchards. So one is, let's say the trolls are contagious. That is, it was already +3, and I then enchanted it up. This is a good axe. Don't know what it is. We've got a lot of identifiers, right? Wool slain. Okay, so that is something we might not want to enchant up because it doesn't do us any good, but keep around because trolls suck. Um, and I happen to be talking about trolls. I got the troll slaying axe. Isn't that nice? So D&D trolls, like the trolls in Brogue, are regeneration things. That's because of their mossiness. In this case, and since they've got these spores that come out when you hit them, sometimes they can infect you. And as long as you have them, they will give you some sort of regenerative properties. So you just go down and try to figure it out. Maybe there's some thing with them. like possibly when you're first infected, right? Let's say you have a small cut that gets infected. Then does it don't have many more items, right? Anything I should absolutely get rid of? I can probably get rid of the chainmail, but we will see later. Mm, These guys usually come in threes. Let's just try a K. Aggravate monsters, it's fine. B, shattering. Okay, that's good. Hopefully I don't need it here. Eat me a mango. Fire immunity. Got some fire. Don't need to be immune from it though. I gotta detect magic. What shall I do? See, you can't combine like incendiary darts and javelins. It's a bad design decision, I guess. I can drop K. Oh man. Bad luck me. Do I have a road curse? Good. That's why I had those things, right? What do I want to enchant? Don't know. Let me think. Maybe. We should use. So one solution to my inventory problem has to do with all those darts and javelins. Don't need them all. Mm. And we'll do the detect magic. Not the right place for it, but we have a lot of crap. We'll figure out what to do. Apply M. Telepathy, very nice. Okay, we can drop the chainmail. Is that a pack of eels? Eels so bad at the beginning, so average at the end. Okay, this is actually bad. All right, so There's some bad split mail. I don't need bad split mail because I got pretty damn good split mail. And so I got rid of all those. Now I can use the bad split mail for this, right? So I want to put the 10 javelins in C, so that doesn't work. I do have to have something in C to make this work. So it's a little more complicated than I was letting on. This is ripe for a secret door. I do have that awareness, so the awareness should be helping me with stuff like that. But if I don't stay there for any particular amount of time, then it doesn't matter. There's a mace. Might be good, might not be good. Get anything in C? No. Yes, I do. I have that mace. 3 schools of identify if I need them. Should have, well, I guess the maces. Possibly. Schools of identify. Up. R. I still have to find something. Okay, this one. Okay. Drop R. Okay. Drop C. 2 full per maces. I have canteen as well. Got 4 of these things. So I have 4 of these identifies. So we'll run them. That's good. And found both of the bad ones, right? I guess I'll find out. E. Teleportation. There we go. Strength to fly E. you kill that acid mound for me, buddy? You're a pal, right? What do we see in there? Do we have... That will... get me somewhere. I have... Drug doesn't creep me to death. I do have a life. I will take it. E, levitation. Not the one I want. E. So we want some sort of thing to flavor our nasties. What are these guys? Is there something good in here? Why are there so many? Oh, still orb. Did I find where this goes? I did not. This is a zombie room, I think. Do I have a shattering? Sure, exactly what I'm doing. Let's get this screwed up like that. Magic mapping. Ooh, this is really good clairvoyance. I seem to have lost my dude. I doubt there's anything here. Do you see where I can use this orb? Or is this just for fun? Not here. Up here, maybe? Oh, okay, it's down here. I see it. And a frit. Food is good. More monsters should be guarding food. Um, the hell does he see? So we want to do things that give the monsters some flavor. Ooh, look, there's a troll. There's a troll. And how about for trolls? Bam. Ah, that's the one thing that this thing's good. Killing stupid trolls. More javelins. I guess stealth. I like both of my dudes better than stealth anyway. Negation life. Toxic gas. Identify scrolls. Lots of identify scrolls. We could use the identify scrolls. Found the way down? Yes, we did. Okay. So we would be very happy to find more scrolls. We have H2I. We're unlikely to do other things with that. So we want to do something. How do we make trolls more interesting, right? Rather than just big sacks of regenerating hit points. Now, some interesting things have happened, right? Where, currently that identifies J to the D, invisibility, all right. So we don't want the ring of stealth. We don't want the wand of invisibility. Who's this guy over here? More identifies. And we say the trolls are these regenerated creatures because they're mossy things. And I said that one of the things I do is player characters can get kind of see, this is what I'm worried about. That's why I want another scroll. I need a protect weapon. I mean, obviously, I prefer like a war axe. some middling disposition, right? What do I see? Got something, I don't remember what. Another identify. Black potion. Either darkness or creeping death. So I'm throwing this. Okay, so this is the problem. Clip. Okay. What do I have? Okay, I am going to use two of these identifies. J identify H. So ring of light plus ring of light, possibly utilitarian. Okay. I will throw the black potion down here. It's my darkness, so now I have everything figured out. And I said I was going to use at least one more of these identifies. Apply J2R. Drop R. Okay. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we use more of these javelins. Well, can I hit these guys with my javelins? Throw S. Throw. No, okay. Throw S. Oops. What's going on down here? Throw. Oh. Okay. I have no idea what happened down there. Well, here we go. My buddies. Mapping. Okay, very nice. What happened to my door? Oh, he met another door. They were not friends. Okay, so the trolls. Four identifies. Another mace. So the trolls have some problems. First problem is oh, crap. That was unlucky. Dude, at the end, I should have used that life. I would have survived most likely. Life and speed could have helped me a lot. Um, let's see. None of that crap I was carting around was any good. I also had one more enchanting. I could have enchanted up that splint mail just a little bit more. Also, I could have sent that other incendiary dart up, another one of those incendiary darts, to try to burn out that gas after the first one did not burn out. The end, and I got to depth 14 and I still didn't finish that up. Oh well. Cost of gas step 14, 7,005, 7,000.